Good evening, sneakerheads. YouTube, Instagram. It's me, London Link, aka the Sneaker Speaker. Thank you for joining me this evening. I am actually quite desperate to open up. I'm a bit nervous. Two, slightly apprehensive. And three, always excited, man. So thank you for joining me. I hope everyone's well. I'm gonna get straight into this unboxing. February was crazy. I promise this is the last pair for February, but I need to get this one opened, man. There's been a lot of talk about this one. And like I say, it's left man rather nervous. There's got to be an easier way of doing this. I don't want to just wreck the box. Not that it matters, but you know. As always, the shelf screaming clues. This is quite a tough one. And big up DSM for this. I don't say that very often, I must admit, but thank you, Dover Street Market, for the W on these. I don't know if the box is going to give it all away. Okay, if you know, you know. What we got here, a little thank you from the eShop, Dover Street Market. 2 envelopes. Okay, there isn't a receipt inside and a spare envelope. Okay. So I'm like, dash that down, get rid of this box. I've made a real pig's ear of that, to be honest with you. But yeah, let's get rid of this quickly before we tuck into some shoes, man. Signature dash. And there is a giveaway on the side there. A big giveaway, but that's a nice box. I haven't actually seen a Jordan box like this, or a Jordan 3 box. Lovely blue with a metallic red Jumpman on there. Those whose eyes are fast, you would have seen there's a little tab here indicating what it is. But I'm going to show you the label, as always, man. And yeah, in my opinion, that label's a dead giveaway, man. But we need to open this, man. Let me show you this. We have the Air Jordan 3 RTR LSC Indigo SP, and the colors there are denim stroke black sail. So obviously I'm looking there, I see RTR. Am I being silly? What is that? LSC, I'm guessing that's Levi Strauss Co. And then you got the Indigo SP special. It's a special pair. It's a special pair. But yeah, this RTR, I'm sure that popped up just on a video I done recently. But yeah, I'm not sure what that is without delving and having a look, I'll be honest. But yes, let's get this pair opened, man, because there's talk about this pair. And Nike actually recalled these. And my pair wasn't recalled. Or DSM went ahead and sold them regardless. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, let's get these open. Like I say, a little apprehensive. We'll get into the details. All right, the box is nice to start with. I like these little touches. Yeah, you got the quite recognizable Levi's tab there. You've got the Levi's paper, you know, the print that we're kind of getting used to now. And then we're going to get into the pair. Individually wrapped. The suspense grows. Okay. I'm gonna show you. Give us a second. Yeah, now we just having a peek inside, man, because there's been some scare stories. Let's reveal what's going on. We're gonna get them out. Okay. Hella nervous, man. No additional extras inside, but I do see some laces attached to the shoe. So let's get rid of the box. Signature dash number 2. Right. Now we can get into it. Yeah, we got some tags, we got some laces, we got all sorts of things banging around on that shoe. We got the Levi's tab on this one. So this is the one I'm going to actually show you. Yes. Pow. We have the Jordan 3 Levi's. And the color on this one is the Indigo Gym Red. It's quite a pair. Now, the reason for my nerves and my apprehension is, yeah, man, we've had some issues with this pair and they was actually recalled. I'm going to show you in close detail. But before we do so, I just wanted to, that is a lovely drop tag. Make you familiar with this drop tag. Yeah, look at that. The plastic with the Levi's logo embossed on there. On the reverse, you've got the Nike Air. But inside, you have the reverse Levi's on that card. Nike Air on that side. Lovely drop tag. Some additional laces there. We've got the red. We've got the white. It's a groovy pair. Some nice options there with the additional laces. As promised, I'm going to show you this up in close in detail. Release date for these was the 21st of February. Again, I understand that was put back because of some QC issues, and I think the official launch was the 25th of February. It's only a couple of days in it. But yeah, again, we'll get into that after we have a good look at the shoe. We have, I'm so fond of Jordan 3s, man. We have very familiar upper, no swoosh, and majority of that is in this indigo blue denim. Yeah, quite a dark denim. The recognizable Levi's red tab just by the lace system there. Why is my camera not playing ball? There we go. Okay, perforations around that lace system as well. What we normally, yeah, there you go. So sometimes it's a flat leather, sometimes it's perforated. Yeah, you've got the traditional elephant print around the heel, but instead of your grey with the white veins or the reverse of that, it looks quite dark all over. It's almost like a black on black. Same at the front round the toe box. You know, you have a black tongue, lovely tumbled tongue, as you can see there. Camera's picking that up nicely. Red Jumpman, and the perforations lower down on the tongue. Inside, quite plain, and on the rear, you've got that Nike Air branding rather than the Jumpman. Outer sole, what we would expect really. Majority black on the outside there, with a red circle around the front, and that white section with the red Nike branding. Lovely, lovely, as we would expect. Now, let's get these inner soles out. Gotta see the inner soles. Yeah, like I said, release date for these was the 21st of February. Lucky to get my hands on a pair. Seemed a little more difficult of the two that we saw released. These are the inner soles. That's what you can expect to see inside the shoe, you know. So yeah, like I mentioned earlier, there was issues with this pair. Yeah, I've seen images online, many pairs with mold. Yeah, I'm scanning it as I'm talking, and thankfully, can't smell mold and I can't see mold. So whether I just got a good pair, I'm not sure. I don't know. Has anyone seen a pair in hand with the mold or just images? But yeah, like I say, there was images going around with these pairs, nasty blotches on the toe box there, which these are free from, I'm happy to say. Actually, they was removed from SNKRS App because of this issue. But obviously other retailers still had batches they were able to get rid of or send to the consumer. So yeah, luckily to be one of those, got the pair in hand. Levi's and Nike have been quite busy of late. You know, we saw the 95s, 3 pairs of those. We had I think it might have been 3 pairs of them Air Force 3, collabing up with the Nego. And now these, part of 4-pair pack in total. And as mentioned, 2 seemed a bit more obtainable than the other 2. So we had this pair that was delayed, or actually, I don't want to say cancelled, but rescheduled for another time. There was a black and a white pair. They seemed the most obtainable. You could probably still fetch them now if you wanted to grab a pair. We had the cream pair with the horsehair. That was a nice touch. I like the horsehair on there. I think they were calling that the Lunar New Year. Very, very nice pair. Mainly cream. And then we had that cream pair. I think they were going to be an Asia exclusive. But if I'm correct, I think San Francisco got a drop of those. But yeah, there was a white and a blue pair, mainly white upper. And where we see the elephant print on this pair, that was like a blue denim. I believe that was a LA exclusive, again for the All-Star weekend. So yeah, we saw 4 pairs in total. They done a good job. In my opinion, this is the most Levi-ish pair. Do you get what I mean with that denim on the top, with the traditional elephant print that I love on a J3. Do you get what I'm saying? So yeah, man, in my opinion, they done really, really well. But will anything top that Jordan 4 drop? Yeah, that was something else, and I didn't actually manage to get my hands on any of those. But always fond of that Jordan 4 Levi joint. I'm gonna do a little Crep check for today, keeping in theme. Yeah, the shelf, you know, I wanted to put something a little different on there for a Jordan 3, not your regular Jordan 3 box. So yeah, man, I was actually pleasantly surprised that I could make up the shelf with some alternative boxes. But yeah, man, on foot, we have one of my favorites, I'm not gonna lie. They look plain, they look simple, but they are actually stunning. Yeah, these ivory joints, yeah, lovely, good quality, good color, go with a lot of things. And yeah, a pair that I do often pull out and wear. But yeah, guys, I thank you again for tuning in. February was a mad one. Yeah, appreciate you tuning in, guys. You can catch me on Instagram, official sneaker speaker. Hit that like, subscribe, all that lovely stuff, and I'll see you again real soon.